I'm Donna Bush with your CIGTV News Update. Thanks for joining us. The lowering of the flag ceremony started the official lying-in state for former government minister and East End MLA, Mr. John Mclean, early Monday morning. As family, friends and dignitaries gathered, there was prayer and the ceremonial lowering of the flag at the government administration building. Elected officials, other dignitaries, family, friends and civil servants watched as officers of the Royal Cayman Islands Police Services carried out the official flag lowering ceremony. Flags are flown at half-mast on Monday and Tuesday on all government buildings. Mr. Mclean's immediate family were greeted by Premier the Honourable Alden McLaughlin before being taken to the Legislative Assembly by bus. Simultaneously, after the draping of the flag on Mr. Mclean's casket, his body was moved from the funeral home to the Legislative Assembly, where he was received by Speaker of the House, the Honourable Mckeeva Bush. A uniformed guard of honor from the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service, the Fire Services, and Her Majesty's Prison stood post at the Legislative Assembly as mourners, including the public, made their way into the foyer area. Now, the official funeral service for Mr. Mclean will be held at the Cayman Islands Baptist Church in Savannah on Tuesday, September 10th, starting at 3 p.m. You're invited to join us on our YouTube channel for live coverage of the official funeral starting at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Also making our headlines this Monday, September is considered the peak of the most active month or the most active month for hurricane activity in our region. Today we hear from the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service Superintendent Adrian Seals. He takes us through the steps of preparation for the emergency response teams.
Once a storm is heading to the Cayman Islands, or likely that it will come into the Cayman area, preparations start with the RCIPS as far as 84 hours out. 84 hours out, officers generally start their preparations for the storm. Meetings are held by the senior management, and we look at the weather forecast to make strategic decisions. We actually look at the timeline as the hurricane comes 48 hours out, for example, and there are a number of checklists that we go through. For one, we actually look at our vehicle fleet. We make sure that they're all fueled. We do last-minute checks to make sure that everything is in place as protocol dictates. At 36 hours, this is actually a trigger point for the police where by this time we recognize that we are in the bullseye of the hurricane, or it can come very close to us. At this point, the service splits into two shifts, and this is cross service, and we go into two 12-hour shifts. We're looking by this time to make sure that all the shelters are manned, all the key areas and points are covered by police officers. We create what we know as our Silver Grand Cayman, and I'll explain that. That's headed by a senior officer who has responsibility for security law enforcement. By 12 hours, we know we're in the bullseye of that hurricane. And actually, we would start pulling our officers off patrol, meaning that we will have a limited response. And this goes along with our colleagues at Fire and the EMS. So if, for example, a storm is particularly strong, and the low-lying areas in Grand Cayman, we know that residents usually evacuate. I'm happy to say that since Hurricane Ivan, most residents know the floodplain areas, and we have not much problems with people evacuating from the storm surge.
Now, for all you need to know about preparing for a storm that is headed our way, you can go online to caymanprepared.ky. That's caymanprepared.ky. Now for a look at today's weather forecast from the Cayman Islands National Weather Service.
Good evening. With the weather segment for CIGTV, I will be your narrator, Gilbert Miller, Senior Weather Forecaster for the Cayman Islands National Weather Service. Taking a look at our surface chart, Today's surface chart. Tropical wave is currently over the southern Caribbean, is expected to move to the west over Nicaragua and Honduras during the next 24 hours. A secondary tropical wave over the eastern Caribbean will continue its westward path and enter the Cayman area by Wednesday. As we go further north, we see Tropical Storm Gabrielle continue her northeast track, moving at 10 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. Taking a look at our satellite image, we notice the signature associated with the tropical waves over the Cayman area extending all the way to Nicaragua, continuing to move west. The secondary tropical wave currently over the eastern Caribbean has a weaker signature and a lot less moisture. This system is expected to continue moving west and should be entering the Cayman area by Wednesday. Looking at our radar, we notice isolated showers in and around the Cayman area continuing to move west. This is associated with the tropical wave that is producing isolated showers around us. Looking at the forecast, we expect partly cloudy skies with cloudy spells and a 30% chance of showers with possible thunder. East to northeast winds 10 to 15 knots during the day, 5 to 10 knots at night. Wave heights are expected to be 1 to 3 feet. Today, the sun will set at 6:32 p.m. and rise tomorrow at 6:13 a.m. The tides tonight, we have a high at 7:52 p.m. and tomorrow a low at 2:04 a.m. Our 5-day outlook. As stated before, we expect the tropical wave to enter the Cayman area on Wednesday, increasing our chances of cloudy skies and showers. The winds are expected to remain east to northeast 10 to 15 knots during the day, 5 to 10 knots at night through Wednesday, and become light and variable by Thursday. The sea state is expected to remain 1 to 3 feet for the next 5 days. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
And that's the latest from us here at CIG Television. If you'd like to know what's on our schedule, you can go online to gis.gov.ky. Click on the publications icon at the bottom of the home page. If you happen to have missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page or the CIG Television YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, a very safe night, and hoping you'll join us back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.
Do you have a business in the tourism industry? The Cayman Islands Department of Tourism wants you to get listed on their website. Visit CaymanIslands.com. It's absolutely free and will give your business added exposure on the #1 visited tourism site for the Cayman Islands. Learn more and get listed at www.visitCaymanIslands.com/sign up. That's www.visitCaymanIslands.com/sign up. Deadline is August 15th for all submissions. Don't wait. Sign up today.